Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Dayna Show. I'm your host, Dayna Kaplan. This podcast is about the people who inspire us, people who choose strength, dedication, and service, even in the hardest moments. Today, I'm sitting with someone who I've wanted to interview for a very long time, the Honorable Mayor of Sderot, Alon Davidi. Sderot is not only a buffer city, but it is a protector of the entire nation and one of the most significant cities in Israel. Has absorbed thousands of rockets, yet under Alon's leadership since 2013, the city has continued to grow. Families stay, families move in, and you can feel his love, courage, and commitment in every corner. At the very beginning of my journey, in episode 8, I had the privilege of sitting with his wife, Davidi, an incredible woman who gave me my first glimpse into the city of Sderot. Speaking with Alon now feels like coming full circle. In our conversation, I wanted to understand exactly what is happening on the ground, his experiences on October 7th, his impressions of the government and the army, and what it truly feels like to lead a city on the front lines. And something that says everything about who he is. Alon recently declined a seat in the Knesset because he feels that he can do more good for his people as their mayor than in the government. If this episode moves you, please like, subscribe, and follow. It helps me out a lot. And as usual, Am Yisrael Chai. Let's get into it. First of all, I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you so much for making time to come and see me. It's really an honor for me to have you here. At the beginning of every show, I always talk about the hostages. And I say that we're still waiting for 4 hostages we have left. We pray for their safe return, the halalim, and we also pray for the soldiers that are protecting us, and we pray for their safe return as well.
No.
On that note, I have the extreme honor of introducing Alon Davidi, who is the mayor of Sderot. You've been the mayor since 2013.
Yeah.
And this episode will be in English. And I know that the English might be challenging for you, but I heard that you had a good teacher.
Yes.
Who was your teacher?
Your father.
My father.
Yes.
My father. So we have a personal connection as well because you knew my father very well. And
before I can become to the mayor.
Before you were the mayor. So let's start off with, I don't know the whole story of how you even met him. And throughout this podcast, I met a lot of people who've known my father, and it's helping me put together the pieces of things I didn't know. Can you tell me how you guys met?
Yes, I think it was in the year after when we left Gaza, and we take the 10,000 people that live in Gush Katif.
Oh, you met him after the Pinui from Gush Katif?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, I think so, or maybe yes, in the middle. And I make a lot of activity about the security of Sderot, because in those time we have a lot of rocket that land in Sderot, and one of the action that I made, it was the defense minister in those time was Amir Peretz, and he was living the town. So I start to make the installation, sit near his home, not eat more than 10 days, and television, the radio report about that. So some evening, someone called me. He said, "My name is Izzy Kaplan." And he started to speak English. I called to my wife, Nurit. I say to her, "Please help me because I don't understand this guy." and he said that I live in Toronto. I'm part of group that care about what's happening in Israel, care about the situation of the people, care about the security, not just the security, especially the proud of Israel, the proud of the states of Israel. I think, and I remember that he talk, my wife translated to Hebrew. After that, she translated what I said to English. So he invite me to come to Toronto because I need to raise the support to to all the program that we make in Sderot in the area. In those time, I was focused not just to help people. I want to change the public
Say it in Hebrew and I'll translate.
data call,
The general
the general
impression of
yes about the situation. And because that I think that is love what I do. So I remember this was the first time I leave Israel. I go to
Really?
Canada the first time alone, not know anything about English. I remember that I wake up.
Get a visa?
Yes, to get a visa and to do those things. But I remember it was after 12 hours of flight to Toronto in the morning, 6 in the morning, come to the airport. And I was so afraid what will happen with me. I don't know anyone. And Easy meet me and say, I'm Easy. Let's roll. And the first thing it may do, I remember, because it was so cold in Toronto, it was in the winter. So he said, I see that you will not come with the best, short and things like that. So we go to some mall and
He bought you winter clothes?
Yes. Actually, I have it.
You still have
I
it?
still have it. I not use it because it's Israel.
Right.
But it was very, very nice. And after that, I go to your home and your mother, Susan, that I am wish her a good life and a long life. She make a steak because I was very hungry because I cannot eat in the airport. And the first few days, we met a few people of the group of your father. We talk about the situation. They talk about what's their opinion about the situation, about Israel. So Zions, I not find, I really said, I not find anyone that he was be Zions like Izzy Kaplan. I feel even that he lives so far away from Israel, his heart, his mind, his body was so connected to Israel, because in the end he have his family, you have your community there, you have his business, the Israeli, but from that moment he became to be really a part of the city of Sderot, really part of my life. He was like a mentor for me, because many people that go to politics and many people that became to be a leadership many times forget the value that they are, why they go to the political, to be a minister, to be mayor. You need to always to remember the value about Am Israel, about the Jewish nation, about the states of Israel, about the ground of Israel, about the people, about the Torah, about the tradition of the Torah. So we start to be very close.
Did you at that time have a she'ifa to be in the politics?
No. I just want to change the way of that the people will fight about their right. In those time they shoot so many rockets every day. It was like a casino. You cannot understand what will be what will be happen in the next hour. And it was without a shelter in the beginning. After that, they made the shelter, but it was without any sirens of the red color. After that, it was without Iron Dome. No one, for the people forget, it was without Iron Dome. So now, before the 7th of October, most of the missile, most of the rocket that they sent from Gaza, the Iron Dome destroyed it. But before the Iron Dome, you can't. So you must go and be run in 15 seconds to save your life. And I see that the people become to be depressed, because become to be people that not believe in the town, not believe in anything. So what I do with the easy, I start to make a movement. I don't know if to say against the government, it's to wake them up from their mind. And
Second, Alon, can I interrupt you for a second? Because this is an important question. Why did the government not have protection for Sderot?
I think that the government protects the road, but I think that is not to say protect this is the wrong.
Well, you said
Wait.
yourself the shelters were not
Yes.
good enough.
Yes, because I think that the big challenge was that the government start to think how we can make a life near the Hamas, near the terror. They always try to bring us a solution about what will happen after they shoot, what will happen after they make all the violence against us. And I think that this was the wrong way that the government go, because I think that if someone he want to kill you and want to kill your citizen, you need to kill him. It's simple. It's not something that just Israel will make it. You know that many times when I go to London, to France, to Holland, to especially United States, I always ask the people when I met them, tell me, when was the last time that a missile come to your town? And they say, what you talk about? I not understand.
We wouldn't allow one.
Yes. So,
one would be the only one.
Yes. So because we are not go against Hamas and destroy them, we make many operations, but it's always that we give the Hamas do something, we do something against them, and after 1 week, okay, we agree that let's continue. And I think that this is the different that I hope that the Prime Minister Netanyahu and the government after the 7th of October understood that they cannot go back to this way. And I hope you can see that now we have the yellow line, and the IDF is inside Gaza, 3 kilometer, 2 kilometer, protect us. And I push about that more than 2 years. I fight about that in the television, in the radio, a lot of meeting with the Prime Minister and Defense Minister, and a lot of minister. I think that we can't allow that will be happen again. Not just in the north, in the south. We need to talk about that always in the north, and Yehuda and Samaria, and Judah and Samaria. What's happened there, and Jerusalem. We need to always to remember that the Arabs that live surround us prefer that we will not be here.
Exactly.
That we will go back to Toronto. I don't know if it's a good time to live in Canada.
Oh, it's actually safer here.
Yes, I hear about the opinion of the Prime Minister that I not understand him. How can he say that Netanyahu cannot come to Canada, and he hug and say that Abu Mazen is a leader? Abu Mazen from the Palestinian Authority give money to family that the husband murder Israeli people. I not understand. And even in the United States, when I met a lot of Democrat, a lot of progressive organization that always talk about Gaza, what Israel made in Gaza, I ask them, I hear your value. I hear what you teach and what you believe. This is not the value that Hamas believe. It's so far away from what you think. So
it's crazy. Listen, I know that you're a politician, right? But I'm wondering if we can have an honest conversation about how you feel personally, Alon Davidi, about the situation in Israel and how the government has treated the people in the South. I want to ask you first, what was your impression about the Pinui from Gush Katif?
No, it was a stupid decision. Stupid decision. This was the worst decision that...
And as someone who was living in Sderot, you must have felt we're so chasufim
Of
now,
course,
right? We're so exposed now.
of course.
So how did you
We go against that.
reconcile that?
First, we go against that. I remember that we use with our car. We go to every action that the leadership of the Gush Katif and Moetzet Yesha done. I go to Gaza. I go to Gush Katif. We stand with them, and I not understand why Arik Sharon make this thing. You know, it's so stupid, especially when it was evil. Why? Because even that he think that Gush Katif, you need to take the village near Rafia, go outside. But it was so stupid to take all the village from the north of Gaza. Why? It's like I feel that it was like a revenge. It was not. It was not like to think about the future of Israel, because everyone know, even a child in kindergarten understand that if you take outside the Jewish from Gaza, so the terrorists will go after us.
Yeah.
And then the next.
They're going to go after you in Sderot. And they did.
Of course.
And they did. So during that whole tkufa, that period, when you guys received like how many thousands of rockets?
Thousands
of rockets. What was your communication like with the government at the time? Did you have a voice? Were you able to say something?
No, we talked about it, yes.
Look, and what did they say? How, you guys even weren't protected?
I think that I can share with you that many times Netanyahu always say to me that with Arik Sharon, I was not the prime minister. I was not the mayor so I was a citizen. So I do whatever I can. All my family, not just me. But when I became to be the mayor of the city of Sderot, you can check it in Google, you can Google it and you can see every time. I always, when Netanyahu, when they send rocket to us, I always ask to Netanyahu, why don't kill them? Why you go to operation for 1 week? You need to destroy them. And I want to say that many times we talk about our life, but even the people that support Gaza and the people that live in Gaza need to give to encourage the IDF to destroy Hamas. Because Hamas is not good for us, it's obvious, but it's not good for the people that live in Gaza. Because Hamas is present the ideology of Iran, ideology of chaos, ideology of to destroy and they not believe in the value of free war. They want to control the life of the people. They kill people, they murder people, they kidnap people, they are evil, they are monster. And I think that it's two things. One, I think that Israel always afraid what the world will say. If we will go against Gaza and against Hamas and make a war, you know why you do it, why you do a war. This is one. The second, I think that the Israeli people start to be tired from war. And I understand you cannot make a war every day and every missile. But
this is the region that we live in. We have no
choice. You're right. But I said that I think that I think that Netanyahu not understand that he not need to, איך אומרים, להגיב?
Respond.
To respond. We always respond to the action of Hamas. You can't control about your life if you always respond. It's the same with family, it's the same with town, it's the same with country. You cannot respond. If you want to control, if you want to defend, if you want to make sure that all the citizens of Israel will get security, the best security, you need to decide that you make the first steps. It's the same with Iran. Imagine that we will wait with Iran and would give them the option to send us a bomb, and let's respond. We don't need to respond. We need to destroy it. We need to win. And I think that this is a big difference. I can see the activity that the IDF done in Judah and Samaria. In the last 2 years, the activity became better and became stronger. And this is, like you said, we are living in the Middle East. We are not living in Switzerland. So this is the game.
Despite all of the difficulty in Sderot, since you've been there, the population has grown.
Yes.
There's about 35,000 people that live there now.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Now we are this was the number in 7th of October. Now we are almost 40,000.
Wow.
Yes. And we continue going up.
Because of you?
No. First, I'm really glad send every day when I go to the shul to pray, to your father's shul. And we remember him in my shul, the biggest shul in all over.
It's a beautiful place.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So I'm always say thank you, God, that you give me the chance to lead the town. And I think that I have a chance every day with my team to influence about the life of the people. What is amazing that the terror make good things for us. He teach us that when they shoot rocket to the town, they cannot shoot the rocket to the house of Alon Davidi. They shoot the rocket and the rocket land is someplace. And it's not, for them, it's not, they are not care if it's Alon Davidi, if it's Moshe, if it's a woman, if it's religious, unreligious, if we vote Netanyahu or not. And I think that this teach us that if we want to continue to going up and to survive in this situation, we need to be together. And I think that this is Sderot is I cannot find in Israel a city like what we have. Our community is very strong, very connect each other. We have a lot of projects that, like example, I see that you are living in a very high building. In Sderot, we give money for the citizens that live in the building, and we give them money that they will know each other, that they enjoy together, go to some trip.
Gibushim?
Yes. And especially, I think that, Sderot is a place that I think I cannot find any community all over the world that not knows Sderot, especially the Jewish community. And we got a very, very wonderful support from the government and from a lot of organizations that care about the city. So I try to use it to give a better service to the people in the welfare system, in the education system. We try to break the glass roof of the house. Like example, if we try to make a lot of project in the education system, but mathematics, English. We encourage the youngest to go to university and things like that. So we try to make we try to use with all of what we have surround us to create better life to the people. And I think that beside that we have a big benefit if you live in Sderot, because it's a free tax for the salary.
Oh wow!
And most of the education system is free, and we make a lot of activity for the people.
And you have a train, don't you have a train?
Yes, of course.
I know when we were there, I spoke to people, they say they commute to Tel Aviv, they go to work in Tel Aviv, it's very quick.
Full. The road, the train is make the time that you get to the center of Israel very, very become to be short, because with the car in Israel you cannot move. So it's wonderful for us. We have the College of Sapir very close to us. Now we use with all the budget that we get from Tkuma, the organization that the government established to help to the area. We have a lot of big budget for education, for welfare, for to make a structure about all of the city. And actually, we are now will sign next month with the Prime Minister and with the treasury minister and the building minister about the contract about to build another 7,000 new apartment in the city of Sderot.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. If they will give me the permission, maybe I will build some neighborhood in Gaza. But
Do you like being the mayor?
yes. Yes.
Is it a hard job?
I don't know if it's our job. In job, I always say that people, when someone enjoy from his job and second is giving a parnasa, it's the wonderful thing that you can find. And I think that with my case, I think that first it's not a private, it's not a simple city. It's international city. It's a national city. That I remember that when I decide to open the town after 6 months, after the 7th of October, when we've been outside from the city, and it was very hard and amazing to service more than 30,000 people in more than 120 hotel all over Israel. And I remember that no one promised me anything. No security, not anything, but I decided to open the town, and I think that it was a very, very good example of leadership, of resilience, of Zionist in the new in 2024 to say that. We know that it's very difficult, but we are Jewish, and the states belong to us, and we need to go back to Sderot. And so I think that when I make an action in the city, it's not just influence about the life of the people that live in Sderot. It's influence about the life of the area that live in the area. It's the influence about the government, about the country. That many people that come to Sderot say that when they are come very, very sadly. It's sad because they come to see the memorial of the people that murdered and the station of the police. And after that, they said, look, we go and see all your building in the town. We see all the people, we see the business. We are proud to be part of this mission.
Alon, and when I had the conversation with Nurit, we talked about October 7th, and we talked about her experience at home.
I live here alone.
I know. So I wanted to hear from you, if you can tell me what your experience was on October 7th. I know they took you from the home and they hid you somewhere, or they protected you. Can you tell me a little about the day itself? Do you remember everything about it?
First, it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Simchat Torah, yes. I'm born in the middle of Yom Kippurim war in the 73. And in 7th of October 2 years ago, we celebrate my 50. So most of my family come to be with us, my mother and the sister of my wife and my son that married one month before that. And, we celebrate the Simchat Torah. We go to sleep. In the morning, we wake up.
Did you have any idea something was happening?
No.
Nothing.
Actually, a few weeks ago, we have a meeting with the general of the area of the IDF. He said that everything, they say that something, all the Afghanot, how you said?
Protest
that they do on the fence, but beside that, they say we control about the situation. So,
okay.
So no one talked with us about that. And actually, in the 6:30 in the morning, like all of the people that live there, we hear the sirens of the red color.
And you're used to the siren.
Yes, because that we go inside to the shelter.
Right.
Go outside, look to the sky to see where it's land and things like that. But we see that it's continue. So I decide to open my phone. I call to the security guy. I said, let's go around to see what's happened. And when we start to drive, we start to hear the shooting. And actually, because the road is so far, it's so close to the borders, 700 meters, I say to myself, maybe
700 meters from the Gaza border.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So we are the closer city that you can find. We are closer than more than most of the kibbutzim that lives around Gaza. And we not understand that the shooting is so close to us. We think it's something, some battle is against the army, against someone on the border. So I said to the security guy, take me to the emergency center that we have in the town. And after a few minutes, we start to see a picture of the terrorist with the pickup, with the tender. I called to the guy that is.
You saw it on the screen, or
Yes,
you see them
the screen.
outside?
People sent me in WhatsApp.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And I sent it to the army. And I said to the army, look, we have, you are here, you're something.
Where are you?
They said, what? They said, the picture show terrorist team from the Hamas. I said, okay. So this was the situation that just, it's not just no one prepare us and said something a few days before, prepare or do something. I was the guy that called to the army and say to him, we have terrorists in the city. You know, if I have just 20 minutes that the army will call me and the terrorists is they are the way to your city, we can prepare ourselves. We can send some truck. We can send all the special unit that we have in the town. But it was not any time. And I stay in the emergency center because it started to be like thousands of people start to call. And the big challenge was that the army, the basis of the army that we use with the alarm and all the thing fall down.
Oh, yeah.
And they kill them and murder them in the Re'im camp. So we need to use with what we have.
You were completely exposed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So the security guy go and fight in the battle against the terrorists in the station of the town, of the police station. He got two bullets. He not died, Baruch Hashem. But you know, in this time you have just your God, just God. I start to pray in my heart. But we've been there something like 4 people, because no one can come and go outside.
What was it, like a miklat?
No. It's like in the municipality in building.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special place. It's like it's a big shelter. We have all the camera. We have all the phone. We have all the connection with the police and with the army. But you cannot speak with the army. No one answer you. The police was shut down because the terrorists conquered the police station, and we have a big fight there. So
מה עובר לך בראש when you see all this danger going on around you?
First, how it's happened? How we have the biggest army all over the Middle East. We have the technological army, and second, in my head, I start to think, why they not listen to me? Why Netanyahu not listen to me? Why the defense minister? You see, it's like I told you that it can happen, and you start to make all the call. We send message for the people, please stay at home, close the window, close the door, go inside the shelter, shut the light. Be very not make any noise.
Be quiet.
Quiet, and after something like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, the army start to come to the city. I go with them to the police station to go around the city.
This was after the attack on the police station?
The attack of the police station was that in the first 2 hours, they murder every people that they see outside from the station, and when they go inside the station, then murder a few people that service in the police. After that, few of the police men and the women go to the roof.
Right.
And try to survive there. And the special unit of the Yamam, special unit of the police, save them, most of them, and start to make a battle against the terrorists. 26 terrorists was been there. So in the end, it takes something like 24 hours, and the general of the south of the police decide to fall down and blow the station. After he makes sure that there is no Israeli that is
In the building.
in the building.
Yeah.
And this was a one battle. A second team of the terrorists have a mission to control about the crossroad of Sha'ar HaNegev and Sderot, because it's amazing to understand that they not want to conquer just the road. They want to destroy the police station, that they cannot give us help. And second, they want to control the way to Ashkelon, to Tel Aviv, to Tel Nof, to Jerusalem. And the Yamam people save us. The police save us in this day. Because what was the miracle of us, that the chief general of the south of the police moved in to live in Sderot 2 months ago. So when he heard the alarm system at 6 o'clock in the morning, like me, he not need to go to drive to Sderot. He been in Sderot. He was the first leadership of some organization in the security organization in Israel that understand that the Hamas start to conquer the envelope of Gaza. And because it react to the situation, it save us. Because imagine that 50 terrorists go inside the road and every time 2 hours just to go to the yeshiva Sder there and murder more. I think there was something like 600 young person there. To go to the midrashot, to the ulpana, to the shul, because just to the shul they can come. And we have a lot of miracle in this day. It was a very, very sad day, but
And it must have been so hard for you, because you must have felt responsible
Of
for
course.
everyone.
of course,
I have all these people that are like depending on you to take care of them.
After a few minutes, I understand that it will not stop after a few hours. And this was what second my mission of me. I understand that first the people will need to stay at home for a few days, because now we can say that we kill all of the terrorists that go around the road, inside the road. We kill them in the first hours, 2-3 hours. But we don't know we're not sure that there was not any terrorists that hide in some house something. So people need to stay at home more than 2 days, 3 days. So I need to organize supplies to the people, water, food for babies, things for old people. So yes, and what was amazing, that all the company of the supermarket, I called them and they send the truck of water, send the truck of I remember Rami Levi, Yochananov, Supersal, all of this, all the people that we always in the normal life said, oh, the prices go up, because they've been with us. And we use with the army to protect them when they come inside, when they go. But after 2 days, 3 days, we decide that it's safe enough to open the road to the city of Sderot. And until that, we continue to have battle against the terrorists. But what I'm proud that we kill all of the terrorists that come to Sderot, and no one kidnapped from the city. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of people. And after that, we need to, it's not just the attack of the 7th of October, because it started to be a war. And because Sderot is the biggest city that you can find in the area and so close, so they send most of the rocket land in the city of Sderot. And I feel that this pressure is more than a normal person can get. And I push the government to send us outside from the city. And like I told you before, 6 months. It was, I don't want to say chavaya,
Experience.
and I don't know, but because we was so practiced about that, so I feel that we come back to the city stronger, because we are work with the people. Because in the 7th of October, each person that live in the area of the envelope of Gaza lost his faith in everything, especially in the system. And my job and the team of the job of my team was to bring to him back the faith or in the system. And because that I go drive, flight. I've been in a lot, Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, the Dead Sea. You can find me every day in all of this place. I sleep in all the hotel of Israel. If someone want to recommend about the hotel, you can call me. I can.
You have every recommendation.
Yes. We make a lot of party for the people. We create school in the hotel. We create a resilience center. We try to give them whatever we can. We buy for them. And 1 week I buy more than 20 million shekel of vouchering just to give vouchering of clothes that the people, people left the town. It was winter without anything, just to say, we with you. We with you, we with you. And I think this was a very, very, very good decision. I am very angry about the prime minister and the defense minister that Netanyahu not find in the last 2 years. He not find one day that he will come to the city of Sderot.
He hasn't been to
He
Sderot?
hasn't been in Sderot. I think that he's a busy guy, but I think that it's a wrong decision because the
What
first
is
thing,
with the government and Sderot? Why is Sderot hefker in the eyes of the government?
No, I will say 2 things. One, about the economic, about the program, about the budget, we have a very, very close connection with the government.
Who cares? Your security is the most important.
First,
Okay.
you're right. This is one. No, because many people think that people not care in the government about it, they care. But I think that they are shame. I think that Netanyahu shame that in the end, it was in his time. He have a time.
But they knew the whole time. They knew you guys have been getting rockets, thousands, not just one Povisham, thousands.
You're right.
And you've been just absorbing and absorbing and absorbing.
You're right. Look.
What's your kesher with Netanyahu?
Oh,
Are you friends?
We are friends. We are not enemy.
You're not enemy.
I think that I'm not a leadership that say because I'm from the right and from the Likud, I will not say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is wrong way because I'm a mayor and mayor is the speaker of the town.
Right.
And I not care about what will happen to me. And I think that Netanyahu honor and the government honor respect what I said because I not go to the personal. Never go to the personal. I know Netanyahu. I know all the minister. I know all the political of Israel. Beside Abbas and the Tibi, I have a very, very good relationship with everyone. And but I think that there was shame. I think that, like you said, it was so obvious. So people say to ourselves, why we don't do it? I think that after the 7th of October, Netanyahu is change. He understand that he make a wrong decision for many years. But this is about the government. The second is about the army. In the 7th of October, leave if we make a good a decision to live near Hamas and not destroy them. But in the 7th of October, the army fall down. All the system of the army not work. The Air Force, the technologic, nothing.
Do you have a reason? Do you have a terutz? I mean, do you have an idea why?
First, I think that the army of Israel in the last 20 years, all the people that became to be the leadership come from believe that they cannot destroy the enemy. They need to live near the enemy. And I think that, all of them always have a relationship with United States, with university, with organization from Europe. So they forget the first mission of soldier. It's to kill the enemy. And this they became to be like not a general of army. They think that they are need to make a vision of the states about the security. This is not the job of the army. The job of the army is to kill. To kill. You know that near Netiv Asara, if I have a very good friend, Almog Boker, he is a channel 12, and he showed me a movie that one of the citizen put a camera on a hill very close to Netiv Asara, and it take 5 years and show you in 5 years how one terrorist that stand on the hill in the past, this place became to be a base of Hamas.
Oh, wow.
And you know, all the Baco that flight in the sky and go inside the village. And the army know that they have a basis. They train, they see the train. Why don't kill them? Why don't destroy this place? Why don't send the F-16, F-15, F-20, F-35 to destroy this place? No one do anything. And the stupid decision that because we have a fence, this fence will protect us, it was stupid. You know that many times I asked the general, why you don't do something before the fence? Why you allow them to go so close to the fence? They said, we need to think about the life of the people there. They use with the ground to make vegetable thing. They will have money. So what, you're stupid? You need to protect us. I don't care about and I think that I hope that the new generation of the leadership of the IDF, of the Shabak, of the Mossad, will be people that understand that they go back to the first mission of them, to kill and destroy.
To protect.
To protect.
To protect. I feel like...
But you know, when you say it always protect, so people think that we need just to protect.
No.
Protect.
If
As it's not protect.
Okay. Prevent.
Prevent. You're right. Because Iron Dome system is protect. And many times what's happened, they said, Americans said, we give you money to create the Iron Dome system. So you know that the system destroyed most of the missiles, so we don't have any problem.
Why is it like that in this country? I've only been here for...
Because we are small.
1 second. I've only been here for 30 years, but I noticed not just in security, in the army, in all different kinds of things, logistics in this country, they always wait for an assault to happen before they make any kind of change. In North America, it's the opposite.
Look, first, we are Israel. We are the Israeli that live in Israel. We are the people that live on the rocket. I will say על הצוק. We always love the last minute. You know that it's fine. It's funny that when I want to make a meeting for some American organization, he talked me about next year, because all the year it's prepared. In Israel, okay, let's meet tomorrow morning. So first, this is the Israeli. Second, I think that...
But it doesn't work. Not in this situation.
Right, but
and it costs a lot of lives.
Yes, but then you
the whole country's...
You know, you come from Canada, and you know your sister country is United States. And you know that in United States, many times the American, the States of America, it's the biggest friend that we have all over the world. But I met a lot of Democrats, a lot of people there, especially the political, that make a very, very big pressure about Israel, about many things. Like example, you know that if we have Trump with us from the first moment of the 7th of October, I think that the war was...
But no, we're on the 8th of October.
Right. But you have Biden. Biden was a very close friend of Israel. But in the end, no, I said that he not go against Israel. He not go against Israel in his mind. But in the end, the systems around Biden make a very big damage for us. They block They block the supplies of the weapon.
They held our hands
know-
behind our back.
Yes,
We weren't able to protect ourselves
yes.
because of him.
And because that, I said that it's not, we are not, no, the Israelis, people always think that we are like in imperia. We are not imperia. We are a wonderful country, beautiful country, but we have a lot of pressure surround us. And because that, I said that even at that time, very angry about Netanyahu and that a lot of things that he make many wrong decisions. I'm respect him about that he continued the war, even that the pressure of the media, of Mate HaChatufim, all of the countries around the world, try to that he will stop the war. You know, I'm a very good friend of Gantz, of Eisenkot. If they lead Israel in the war, they will stop the war many months ago without to take the army, and the army will stay in the the yellow line. So I'm respecting, but I'm think that in the past he make many wrong decisions. Like example now, the concrete about the Eskat HaChatufim. We are happy. I cannot find any home that before Simchat Torah, when we see Trump say that we make the deal and the hostages will come back, to see the body of Adar Goldin. My daughter Alel every week was with the family, and I go to encourage them. And all the citizens that live and kidnap and became to be hostages in Gaza, when we see them back, it was wonderful for us. And we pray, like you said, that the four body will come back. But in the end, this deal, we have a big problem, a big challenge. One, we release so many monsters from the Hamas.
I know.
Second,
now I have to get a gun and I don't
Yes.
want one.
Second,
Yeah.
we allow to Turkey and Qatar to be involved with this with the game in Gaza, and it's a dangerous decision. And third, in the end, Hamas is not in advantage.
Do you think Israel can ever be independent from United States?
No, we not need to be.
And make our own decisions for our people.
No, I said something. I think that the connection with United States help for Israel. Like example, the how we said the United Nation without United States.
Right, I know. Okay,
it destroys us.
Right.
And you know that what's Trump done in the university when he said that if you go against Israel, I will not give you a budget. If you go,
so it's money.
It's first always money, but the value of United States, I think that they are very close to us. But I don't want to be one of the flag, one of the star of the flag of United States.
Yeah.
No, I have the flag of Israel. I see that you have in your home here. We proud in our flag, and this is what we need to always remember to ourselves.
You had an opportunity to be in the Knesset and you turned it down.
Yes.
Why?
First, I go to Bennett. I really don't know Bennett many years ago. I think that what we have here in Israel for the last few years is a takeover. And I think that if I go with Bennett, it will be like when Kahlon was a minister. And this was the time that we have
majority?
The majority of the right control. So I think that if I go with Bennett, something good will happen with that. And maybe we will have the majority to lead a good government.
Do you have an idea to be in the Knesset? Do you want to?
Yeah, me? I'm happy with my job. I'm happy with my
unhappy with your job
mission. I think that in the future, I don't know when it's happened. I think it's very important. I think that the value that I present and my experience and my love to the states and my love to the people can be a benefit for the citizen of Israel. Let's see what's happened. But I'm very sad about what we the picture that we get from the Knesset. I think that
מה למדת מכל החוויה הזאת? What have you learned? Going into Hebrew, what have you learned from this experience for yourself, for Sderot?
look, I am not, I'm good, I'm friend of Bennett. He not depend, איך אומרים, אכזב אותי.
Disappointed.
He not disappoints me in like he promised me something, some job or something. He want to. After that, I decided not to go to the Knesset. He said, "Come to be minister in the government." I said, "Never." And what was so wrong with Bennett that I present him in the crowd of the Yamin, of the right, that Bennett will want to create a government of Zion party. And when he make the deal with Abbas, it's like he sent me to people to convince them to vote us, but I feel that he's like taking my body, take my mind, and I learned from that I maybe if I will go to the political, national political and the Knesset, it's just to lead a party, not to be the second, not to be the third. I think that in this time can be part of party, but I don't want. I think that the way that look, I'm honest. I'm from the right. I believe in the tradition of the Torah. I believe in that. I'm not love the what happened with the progressive organization. I believe in completely the states of Israel. I have some red line. And I think that with Bennett, he shows me in the last election that we go together that he preferred to be the prime minister than he prefer his value. This is what I feel. And again,
I feel like that's what happens to a lot of politicians. They sell their soul to the devil.
it's not the devil. When
you have power.
I
and then it
want to
changes.
explain to you.
Okay.
The system is wrong. Why? When I'm a mayor of town, my mission is to make a better life and service people. And what's happening in the Knesset, that you have a lot of value. I think that we need to be like two house of Knesset. One, it's about the relationship with outside from the country, the security, the army. This is one. And איך אומרים, זהות,
Identity.
the identity of the states of Israel. This is one. The second can be about education, about warfare, about culture, about sport. So I think that when you come to the Knesset, you present something, but in the end, you're part of government that you not present another value. And it's very tough to the people to manage that. When I am a mayor, I'm a mayor. No one, I'm not have any decision to order the army to attack or to give a land or take a land and things like that. So I think that the people that service in the Knesset, no, they are not bad people. But the situation is very, very tough.
What have you, I have one more question.
Yes.
What has changed about you since October 7?
First, before 7 of October, about the security, before 7 of October, I respect the army and respect the general that I talk with them. Many times I'm like always break the table that I sit with the general of the IDF because I said, why stop? And after that I said, look, you are a mayor, he is a general. you need to respect his job and you respect his all the information that he have. After the 7th of October, I'm continue to believe in the army, but I said, he's a general, but general can make mistakes. And I have the experiment and I know what I want. And I will not never respect someone that said something against what I feel. I will go against it, not just in the room, outside from the room. Second, I'm always say to all the mayor in the states of Israel, prepare for I don't know what. You need to prepare yourself. You need to be prepared. This is second.
Is that what's happened? That
Yes.
you're more prepared now for anything?
Yes, of course, with the security, more than we prepared before the 7th of October. And I have a responsible too.
Right.
But before that, I think that this is not my job. We have an army, we have police, but you need to think that you will not be with any police, with any army, with anything. Third, I think that after the 7th of October, we learn the first lesson that we need to be together. We are so angry about each other, fight. I cannot see, I stop to see television. I just see Netflix. You know why? Because you go to channel 12, it's like the country is the worst country that you can find.
Yes.
But you go to channel 14 and you think that you live in Gan Eden, you live in heaven. So I decide to move to Netflix. But really, I think that we lost so many people, good people, that died, that murdered, that kidnapped, that fall down when they protect us, that our mission is to say to them, we remember you, and our mission is to make the life of us better. And I try to focus with that every day. Besides that, I think that I have a little post-trauma from the 7th of October.
I'm sure.
Especially in this day, especially because I was so busy with thousands of people. And like example, in the past, when I go to some hall, with a lot of people, I feel comfortable. And 1,000 people, I feel very nice. Today, many times I want to go outside.
Really?
Yes.
And
This is my little post-trauma.
How do you deal with it?
I'm running.
Do you exercise?
Yes, I'm
Good
running.
for you.
I'm running, always running. I run a lot. I think that I hurt my body. Just this week, I ran more than from the beginning of the week. I'm run something like 60, more than 90 kilometer.
Where are you going?
No, in the morning.
I'm joking.
No, I'm saying I do it very, very early in the morning.
בחוץ או במכון?
Most of the time is inside.
And then in a gym.
But I start to run outside. It's better. It's better.
Maybe make a Sderot marathon.
Yes, we have a Merotz. But
Yeah, you have
not
a
marathon. It's
Okay.
not marathon. We need to go to a marathon. And you know that I feel that I'm always public. My running and my what I made, how much kilometer. And
I see.
I think that encourage many people. Many people come to the gym and said, we see that if you are the mayor, find the time.
You're an example.
Yes, but I think that I do it not because just to my body. I do it for the pressure, for the nervous.
For sure.
And
It's a very good antidepressant and anti-stress and anxiety.
yes.
Amazing. Alon, it was such a nice conversation, and I really appreciate that you came. I wish Sderot the best success, and I know my father would be so proud of you and all that you're doing, and we should all go visit Sderot as often as possible. It's a beautiful place, and I see that it's growing. You should just keep
I
going.
invite everyone.
Yeah?
Everyone to come to the Sderot, to come to the envelope program, to see the sad things, but after that, come and see all the building of the better life that we made in the city. And second, I want to say to you, Dayna, that I think that it's very, very important that you make this program, because I know that many of the people not live in Israel, they live outside. I know that many of the Jewish people in the Jewish community under big pressure of antisemitism, antisemiot, and they need that we love them. They need to know that we have just one state of the Jewish people. It's United. I always say United States. I said it's the states of Israel. But we appreciate all your love to the states, and be proud that you are
And
proud.
come to Israel and visit us, make Aliyah.
Of course.
And come live in Sderot.
Okay.
Am Yisrael Chai.
Amen.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of The Dayna Show. If you like what you heard, you can subscribe to the podcast, like and share with your friends on social media, and rate us 5 stars. Don't forget to tune in next week, and we'll see you then.